Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, distinguished Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima, the Uncommon Senate President, my dear brother, distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, the National Chairman of our great party, Professor Nawe, Excellencies, Governors of our great party from all AP states, members of the National Assembly here present, members of NWC, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, very good evening to all of us. I'm honored to address this National Executive Committee meeting, not only as Speaker of the House of Representatives, but as a committed party man who believes deeply that political parties are the backbone of democratic governance. Parties win election. Institutions deliver outcomes. History judges us on whether we successfully connect the two. At the outset, let me place on record the appreciation of the House of Representatives for the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR in a period of profound economic adjustment and inherited structural constraints. Mr. President has demonstrated resolve, clarity of purpose, and confidence in democratic institutions. The reforms have been difficult but necessary, with legislature working to stabilize them through law, oversight, and representation. In mature democracies, reform relies on legislative partnership, which this administration has deliberately fostered. From the perspective of the House of Representatives, Nigerians are not asking abstract questions about the separation of powers or party supremacy. They are asking practical questions. Is the cost of living easing? Is insecurity being addressed? Are the opportunities expanding? Are public institutions working? These questions do not arrive labeled executive or legislative. They arrive simply as expectations of government. This is why I describe governance as a contract between our party and the Nigerian people. The manifesto sets the promise. Elections grant the mandate. Institutions enforce delivery. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to share governments successfully measure themselves honestly. Between June 2023 and June 2025, the House faced 2,263 bills. Of these, 237 were passed. 68 have already received presidential assent, the highest of any president since 1999 at 2-year point. Crucially, almost 8% of enacted laws originated from private members' bills. Efficiency has also improved markedly. More than 1/3 of all bills were passed within the first 100 days. Nearly 70% were completed within 300 days. Compared with previous administrations, this represents a cultural shift toward discipline, planning, and prioritization in lawmaking. Oversight has followed the same trajectory. Committees of the House have conducted investigative hearings, performance audits, and sector reviews that have led to the recovery of mismanaged public funds and improved compliance by ministries and agencies. Oversight is often misunderstood as confrontation. In reality, it is quality control for us. It protects the credibility of the party and corrects failures early before they metamorphose into crisis. Representation has also evolved. The annual National Assembly Open Week has been institutionalized. Constituency engagement has become more structured. The House has expanded dialogue with women, youth, and persons with disabilities, and has advanced the reserved seats for women initiative as part of the broader effort to deepen inclusion. These are deliberate attempts by the House to rebuild trust in democratic institutions. I share these facts not for self-congratulation, but to make a larger point to this NEC. Governing parties that succeed treat delivery as a collective enterprise. They align party leadership, executive action, and legislative output around a shared program that citizens can see and feel. Distinguished colleagues, allow me to turn directly to the question of party unity. At our caucus meeting yesterday, I made a point that bears repeating at this NEC. Today, the All Progressive Congress is not the same party it was in 2015 or even 2019 or 2023. We are a governing coalition that continues to grow. We have founding members who build the party through sacrifice. We also have new members who have joined us because they see the APC as the vehicle of national stability and progress. Managing this balance between old and new members is now a strategic imperative. If not handled with sensitivity, fairness, and institutional discipline, it can lead to fragmentation. Fragmentation is a luxury the party cannot afford as we look towards 2027. Cohesion does not mean unity. It means inclusion, respect for contribution, and clear rules that bind everyone equally. NEC has a critical role in ensuring that integration is deliberate, grievances are addressed early, and party structures remain authoritative. From comparative experience in advanced democracies, parties lose power not primarily because of opposition strength, but because of internal disorganization and unresolved factionalism. Unity, therefore, is the slogan. It is a system. This is why I respectfully pose this practical stage for our party. Number one, we should institutionalize a simple APC governance delivery dashboard, a quarterly snapshot that tracks cost of living indicators, security outcomes, job creation initiatives, and key social interventions. Not for propaganda, for internal discipline. Parties that govern well measure themselves honestly before the public does it for them. Second, we should formalize a legislative executive program grid, a clear mapping between our manifesto commitments, the bills before the National Assembly, and the budget lines that fund them. It ensures coherence. It prevents policy drift. It allows our candidates and our officials to speak with one voice across all levels of government. Third, we must strengthen our internal democracy without weakening our governing capacity. The agreements are inevitable in a large coalition like ours. What matters is process, clear rules, timely dispute resolution, respect for party organs. In mature democracies, parties lose not because they disagree, but because they allow disagreements to become public disorder. Candidate quality also deserves urgent attention. Weak candidates do not merely lose elections, they undermine governance and erode party credibility. Trained ethical standards and basic policy literacy should be seen as national assets not optional acts. As we prepare for the next phase of governance and electoral competition, let us remember that Nigerians are watching less what they and more what we deliver. The All Progressive Congress must remain a party that wins power and earns trust, a party that governs with discipline, a party that sees institutions not as obstacles but as instruments of national renewal. I thank Mr. President for his leadership. I thank the national chairman and all members for their stewardship of our party. And I reaffirm the commitment of the House of Representatives to work constructively, responsibly, and transparently in service of our shared mandate. Thank you all. God bless the All Progressive Congress. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.